La 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 lattes were a. Hey y'all, it's your girl T with the Tay. You know I got that tea for you. Let's get into this video real quick and then I'm gonna come with my opinion like I always do. Let's get into
The
this video
downfall
now.
of Murder Inc. His emotions and stuff did not allow him to function and run the label like, you know, a functioning strong man would. You know what I mean? So I feel like around then when I went independent and realized that, you know, there was no purpose, you know, for us to do business. That's when I was like, oh, okay. He's not the person that I thought he was. You know what I mean? It's very contingent, you know? So, yeah, that had to be probably after the declaration. But what's so sad is, again, I think I saw him at a basketball game, him and his son. I want to say this had to be in like 2017, 16, somewhere in that vicinity. And he came over to me and he hugged me and he was like, yo, what's up? You know, good to see you, whatever. Hey, what's up? How you been? Oh my God, this is, you know, I think it was JJ, you know, hugged his son and everything. And I felt like, okay, maybe we could be peaceful and cordial. You know what I mean? And then, you know, the evil texts started coming in, you know? And then it's just like, that's when I had to just accept that he was just on a different path than me. You know what I mean? And I had to kind of like fall back. You know, you could try. Again, I'm very forgiving. You know, I'm a Libra. I'm about peace. I used to text him white flag emojis. I swear, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I'm random white flag emoji. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we've accomplished so much. It doesn't make sense for you to have this much hate for me. You know, like I genuinely, in my heart, I believe that Irv wishes death on me. A million
Oh
percent. A
no.
million percent. A
Really?
million percent.
That's horrible.
It's crazy. And that's why I feel like accepting that I was once a person that respected him and, you know, had genuine love and, you know, appreciated and, you know, loved the work ethic and all the things that we've done. That's where I feel like, wow, so maybe I was wrong.
Well, the interesting thing is though, this is like a mixing business and pleasure problem, right? So when the personal relationship is no longer serving you.
But see, let's clear this up.
Okay.
We're not going to say relationship. We dealt with each other, but having was Irv my boyfriend? Was I his girlfriend? Never.
Really?
Never. So
Well, was he married? He was still married at the time, right? He was married.
that's my point. Irv had several girlfriends, you know? So I'm a little confused by the thought, you know what I'm saying? And the label and the description.
Okay.
So back to your question.
The personal relationship,
Really weird for me.
did that scare you in any way in terms of like your future? Are you worried about your career at that point?
You know, it was scary. I will admit it. It was scary because I understood that he had power and I understood how the world viewed us together as a whole. Murder Inc. You know what I'm saying? With Irv being the head of the label and, you know, providing all of these amazing opportunities. You know, when a person gets in that position to flex their power, it does become scary. And it's like, okay, so if I don't agree with this and I don't like this and I feel like I'm being forced and manipulated, what do I do? How do I handle that? I still got bills. I take care of my entire family. I take care of a whole lot of people. What do I do? I made the world want to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? He would say, you know, he would say, you know, niggas want to fuck you because I made you look like that. I made you fuckable. In those exact words.
Wow.
So sometimes, you know, and like I'm strong, you know what I'm saying? Again, like I grew up with boys. You know, I was always the only female on the bike. I was a tomboy. I had a dirt bike.
So basically, what she telling us is that she was in a domestic violent relationship with somebody else's man being mentally abused.
Telling DJs don't play the record. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow.
again, we already
He never
spoke.
called me and said that to me, just full disclosure. But that's something you know he did factual.
And
Okay.
again, we already spoke about him not allowing me to come to the studio. You know, he was just telling people, don't work with me. He was telling people, you know, I remember when he told my stylist at the time, Rosie, they've known each other way before we did. She was his assistant before I ever was signed or came around. So they had known each other for a really long time. And he kind of was like, if you fuck with Ashanti, you don't fuck with
Lattes were hey. Hey y'all. How you doing? It's your girl. Tea with the Tay. It is Tay with the T. Listen. You ready to sip with me? Because I'm ready to spill it. I'm here today to talk about Miss Ashanti. Now, don't get me wrong. This is my disclaimer right here, y'all. This is my disclaimer, okay? Because this is all my opinion. This young lady, me personally, we around the same age, so as she was growing up in the charts, I was growing up you know what I mean? Me personally, I like her as a person. I always thought she was sweet, you know, well-spoken, quiet, stayed to herself, ain't really been in too much mess. But unfortunately, her choice in men ain't been too good, you know. So hopefully, the next man that she does decide to get, she keep it a secret, because let's just get into it. Okay, now Ashanti, you know, great singer. She's a great singer. I love her music, bump to it. I wanna rock with you. Oh, all right. Anyway, didn't come here for that. But what I did come here for, like I said, was to voice my opinion. And my opinion on this situation with her and Irv Gotti is, I think she should have kept her mouth quiet. I think she should have kept her mouth closed. For years, Irv Gotti been throwing shots at this girl, but she was the bigger person by not responding. By her not responding, it made her really hold the crown in the situation. Like, listen, I'm unbothered. But now here we are in 2022. I don't know what's going on in 2022 with the people, the stars, the world, and everything else as a whole. But it seemed like everybody got a point to prove to social media at this point in time. Now, don't get me wrong. I am a content creator. So I am on social media all the time. I make videos, I edit videos, I upload videos. So basically, I'm putting out there what I want y'all to see. If you're follow me here. This is going somewhere. Now, when you uploading things on social media, you got to understand they stick and they get stuck. What I don't like about this situation is, right? If you're not going to say nothing for years, then don't say nothing at all. Everybody feels like, oh, I got to tell my story. Sometimes you really don't have to tell your story. Long as you know your story, sometimes that's all that matters. You proving it to a whole bunch of people that's going to say what they want anyway. What does that change? I mean, me personally, the whole situation was fake from the beginning, because it shouldn't have never been going on. Now it's all out in the open, like it's just something to be talked about. First of all, when you're sneaky linking, that's the type of stuff that be going on, okay? Because that man was married when him and Ashanti was dealing with each other. Let's get into that. And regardless to whether she said he had several girlfriends or not, she shouldn't have been one of them, especially not looking for no respect in a situation from a man that already was disrespecting another woman to even give you the time of day. So how you letting somebody manipulate you that's not yours? How? How, Ashanti? I need you to explain this to me. What was so important that you needed to go on and Angie be with all of the shiznai? Okay? So I guess she said okay. Because I'm pretty sure people came to her for money, with money before, for her story, her side of the story, or to see what it is that she had to say. And she turned it down. But now she want to be telling her story like R. Kelly. And who's the best person to do the story? Angie. Ashanti, you're beautiful. You're a queen. You keeping your mouth closed was the best thing. We belittle ourselves when we make it seem like we have something to prove to people that do not care about us anyway. I'm just being honest. You put your business out there for people to see. It's either they accept what it is that you give them or they keep it moving. That's the way I feel about my YouTube channel. I mean, you're not forced to watch. It's either you watch or you can go. And I'm not saying that in a rude way, but it's not a force. Nobody is bind into no situation. So even though you felt maybe obligated into the situation at that point in time with that man because y'all was doing music together, but anything else was an extra. And when you do extra, you get extra. And that's good or bad. You do extra bad, you get extra bad. How you was expecting to have a good relationship with the man that was not your man? Explain it, Ashanti. Because you was a side piece. Now you doing the story as if you was the main chick and you got a story to tell because this man is lying. The whole thing was a lie. From the beginning, because when people was being asked about it then, it was deny. Okay? Deny. So why not still deny? I would have crushed his feelings. I would have been like, I do not know what that man is talking about. He is losing his everlasting mind. Me personally. And I would have been saying that to the group amongst the group of my friends. Because I wouldn't have got dressed, put my wig on. And her wig was not. No, I ain't going to say that because that's not nice. But the wig was kind of crooked. Ashanti, your wig was kind of crooked. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying it in a joking way. So don't even take it like that. But, you know, we women. And what I'm saying is you put your wig on, you got dressed, put a little makeup on for a person that you saying you don't care about at this point in time what it is that they have to say. So why did you set up a whole meeting with Angie Martinez? Not saying that you set it up, they probably set it up with you, but why would you attend an interview to talk about somebody to give them relevance? Before, with you not saying anything, it made you seem like you had the upper hand because you didn't have to respond, it didn't matter. So obviously it was a bunch of hoopla. But now that you found the need to defend yourself, it makes it seem like, oh, all right, well, I guess she got a point to prove. And what's the point that you really proving when you was moving and grooving on somebody else duding? That's why females should keep their hands off of other females' property. It don't never go right. I've been guilty. And it did not go right. So I'm talking from experience, okay? I'm not being no hypocrite. I'm just saying when you know better, you do better. And you don't do nobody do better than your own dude because that's not your dude from the beginning. So what life was you ever going to create with this dude that was right outside of business? You should have kept your pretty behind doing what your pretty behind been doing for years. Minding your business. Staying where the bag is at. That's it. Irv needed to say your name. He needed to say your name. You're more relevant right now than he is in the... I mean, it's just true. If you say Irv and you say Ashanti, like, Ashanti is still moving around. Irv is still looking for business. Like, after that Murder Inc. situation, things was never the same again. You heard her say it. You heard her say it. I ain't just saying, like I said, this is all my opinion. I'm giving my opinion. I always give my opinion. This is the tea with Tay. Tea. See, you getting some tea? This is Tay. And I'm telling you today, Ashanti, you played yourself. You should have stayed a lady. You should have stayed a lady. What's wrong with you females? Miss LaTruth out here making thousands of videos to prove to her husband that she say beat and broke her finger, that he lying to social media. And then you out here saying, going in interviews with Angie Martinez, putting your wig on and getting dressed to prove that Irv Gotti lying. Like, come on, y'all got to stop. Y'all disappointing me out here. Y'all disappointing me out here. All right? Ashanti, go back into your cocoon. You was doing good. Don't be one of these industry chicks. Chicks. Because he had you as an industry trick back then. Because if he was saying the type of things, excuse me, something's in my eye. But yeah, if he was saying the type of things to you that you saying that he was saying to you and you allowed it, yeah, he ain't have no respect for you, girl. Not at all, not a little bit, not at least a bit, not at all a bit. But what made him mad is when that Murder Inc. happened and he seen that you was able to get business elsewhere and was able to get a bag without him. Because see, as long as he was the person that was helping you get the bag, he felt like he had a sense of control. Once you was able to go, it was, oh, no. Anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you got this far in the video, drop a purple heart in the comments to show me some love. Your girl is still on that 100K subscriber chase. So support the cause, baby. And I'm going to say it all the time. You see the 3 rules, baby. You got to stay motivated. You got to keep that ability, okay? And you got to have a great attitude. Your attitude is everything. I mean, it's best to stay positive even in bad situations sometimes. Listen, I'm still practicing myself, all right? So I'm not just saying something that's just, when I be talking to y'all, I be talking to me too. When I be talking to y'all, I be talking to me too. So you, whoever clicked this video, make sure you click that like or that subscribe button. Or you can click both. Please click both. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And I am.
Lattes were A.